Hi guys, it's Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com. In my hands I've got two brand new clubs from Wilson, both from the same set here. I've got a 6-iron and a 9-iron. Now this is a new set that they brought out for 2017 and carries on from 2016 and a very successful model that they had called the D200. Now they've refined the technology in here, introduced a bit of new stuff and improved it and launched it as 2017 as the D300 range. So first thing to note is the super game improvement range for them. So it's aimed at the kind of mid to high handicappers. They want some help in getting the ball in the air, a bit of stability through the shot, so it does, so your shot dispersion's a bit tighter, but you will give up a bit of feel and workability compared to a smaller headed iron. So I'm going to hit the 9-iron here first up, see how it performs and give it a go, talk about the technology. So the first thing you note is you put the club down, you've got these kind of three black dots or black spaces on top of the head. Now this was in the C200 range, but they've sorry, the D200 range, but they've kept it for the D300 range. And what it is their flex face technology. Now it minimises the contact the face has with the rest of the club. Now what they're hoping that does, or what they believe this does, is it actually makes the face flex a bit more, you get a bit more springiness, as a result you get a bit more ball speed and that extra distance. So you can see it here, you can see it round the club. Now what they've done in the D300 range is they've taken it up the side of the head a bit more, and so reduce the amount of the percentage that's in contact with the rest of the head. So you're looking at about 24% of the face is in contact with the head. Now it's filled in, the black is this urethane kind of plasticky stuff that they've put in there. So looking down at it, you can see that it's got a bit of offset on the head, pretty chunky thick line on the top as you'd expect from a game improvement club. It's also got a chrome, kind of shiny chrome finish. I'm not a big fan of that particular, I prefer it when it's matte. It tends to scratch up. If there's a bit of sun about, you're playing in the summer, it can reflect into your eyes, but they've gone for that. It looks pretty sleek straight out the bag. So I'm going to give this a hit. It sets up pretty nicely, I have to say. Okay, I like the sound off that. One thing that will happen with this flex face is the sound will change, and this is partly why they've got this urethane in there to improve that, create a bit of dampening. But I love the sound of that club. I like the D200s before these, and I really like these D300s, having had a couple of hits with them. The other thing to note is they've got two big bits of weight in the toe and the heel. Now, for me, this is super important. I really like it when your manufacturers do this. It creates a lot of stability through the club, through the ball, really brings in that shot dispersion pattern. So a big plus for me that they've improved that. I think it's about 60 grams of weight they've put in either side, so it's a big chunk of weight. Now looking at the 6-iron, again, it's very confidence inspiring, quite a thick top line. You can see those black kind of flex holes at the top. One thing to note as well with the 6-iron, you're going to get this in the 6-iron and the 5-iron. As you move into the higher irons, you can just, as you're putting the club down, see the back of the club behind the ball. So some guys might find that a bit off-putting, but that just means there's a lot of weight there, a lot of weight further back. It's going to help the ball get in the air. So if you're one of those people who really wants a little bit of help getting a higher ball flight, this is definitely one to look out for. Going to give this one a hit. All right, sounds great. I really like these irons. Having hit them last year, hit them at the PGA show in Orlando, I was super impressed with them. They're not going to break the bank by any means. They're kind of a mid-range price point set of irons. You can get to a graphite option as well. In this one I've got a KBS steel, so they're using good components, and all in all a very good game improvement club, and I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad they've stuck with the technology. I think it really worked from last year, and I'm glad they've redefined it. So guys, go out, hit this, go into your local PGA Pro, look them up on the stockiest, go and give them a hit, see if you get the same sort of results as me, see if you get the same sort of sound and feedback, which I really like. Don't forget to comment below, and also if you're watching this on YouTube and you like the video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.